105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio, where the jam stand. 105.5, where music live. 105.5, Crossroad Radio.
Hi, this is Lady M. Join me every Wednesday evening into the Comfort Zone. 5.5 FM, www.crossroadfamily.net. We do it all. Educating, entertaining, a little pleasing, a little teasing. Oh, and don't forget the joke section. We do it all every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Join me in the Comfort Zone.
I was on the outskirts of a little southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was blaring away on Channel 19 when there came a little boy's voice on the radio line. And he said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear." Well, I keyed the mic and I said, "You got it, Teddy Bear." And the little boy's voice came back on the air. "Appreciate the break. Who we got on that end?" I told him my handle, and then he began. "Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mom says you're busy and for me to stay off the air. But you see, I get lonely and it helps to talk, 'cause that's about all I can do. I'm crippled and I can't walk." I came back and told him to fire up that mic, and I'd talk to him as long as he liked. "This was my dad's radio," the little boy said. "But I guess it's mine and Mom's now, 'cause my daddy's dead. Dad had a wreck about a month ago. He was trying to get home in the blinding snow. Mom has to work now to make ends meet, and I'm not much help with my two crippled feet. She says not to worry, that we'll make it all right. But I hear her crying sometimes late at night. You know, there's one thing I want more than anything else to see. Oh, I know you guys are too busy to bother with me. But, you see, my dad used to take me for rides when he was home. But I guess that's all over now since my daddy's gone. Not one breaker came on the old CB as that little crippled boy talked with me. I tried hard to swallow a lump that just wouldn't stay down, as I thought about my boy back in Greenville town. Dad was going to take Mom and me with him later on this year. Well, I remember him saying, "Someday this old truck will be yours, Teddy Bear." But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old base will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going to back on out now and leave you alone, 'cause it's about time for Mom to come home. But you give me a shout when you're passing through, and I'll sure be happy to come back to you. Well, I came back and I said, "Before you go, 1010, what's your home 20, little CB friend?" Well, he gave me his address, and I didn't once hesitate, 'cause this hot load of freight is just going to have to wait. I turned that truck around on a dime and headed straight for Jackson Street, 229. And as I rounded the corner, oh, I got one heck of a shock. 18-wheelers were lined up for 3 city blocks. Well, I guess every driver for miles around had caught Teddy Bear's call. And that little crippled boy was having a ball. For as fast as one driver would carry him in, another would carry him to his truck and take off again. Well, you better believe I took my turn at riding Teddy Bear. And then I carried him back in and put him down in his chair. And buddy, if I never live to see happiness again, I want you to know I saw it that day in the face of that little man. We took up a collection for him before his mama got home, and each driver said goodbye, and then they were all gone. He shook my hand with a mile-long grin and said, "So long, trucker, I'll catch you again." Well, I hit that interstate with tears in my eyes. And I turned on the radio and I got another surprise. Breaker 19 came a voice on the air. "Just one word of thanks from Mama Teddy Bear. We wish each and every one a special prayer for you. 'cause you just made my little boy's dream come true. I'll sign off now before I start to cry. May God ride with you. 10-4, and goodbye.
I was there that day and I saw her cry after Mama Teddy Bear said 10-4 and goodbye. She turned off the old CB and just looked at me, and her heart overflowed and her tears ran free, and the gratitude shone in her face like the sun for all the things those big tough truckers had done. A handful of change and a few dollar bills, but most of all, a little cripple boy's dream fulfilled. I guess I was Mama Teddy Bear's best friend. I lived by her and little Teddy Bear since, I couldn't remember when. And that's why now, before my memory grows old, the rest of the story just has to be told. I'd come over and sit with Teddy Bear while his mama was away and play little games to help him pass the day. Then the afternoons, he'd wheel that chair over by the radio and he'd go on the air. And one by one, he'd break them all. I never knew a trucker not to answer his call. He'd just grin and ask me not to tell his mama, but I was pretty sure she knew what was going on. But time has a way of taking its toll, much too fast. Mama Teddy Bear was growing old. And I watched as the silver touched her hair, but her one aim in life was Teddy Bear. And then I saw another change take place. Little Teddy Bear was slowly losing the race. I knew it, and his mama knew it too. And there was nothing in this whole world either of us could do. He talked less often on the old CB. There were times when he'd hardly talk with me. He took to sitting by the window and watching the road, and the big 18-wheelers rolling by with their loads. And finally, he was too weak to get out of bed. And one day he looked up at me and said, "Would you turn on the radio and go on the air and tell all my trucker friends what's happened to Teddy Bear?" Well, the hardest thing I've done in my time was pick up that mic and say, "Break 1-9. This is for all you truckers who care. I'm calling for your little friend, Teddy Bear. He says to tell you he misses you all, and he's awful sorry he can't answer your calls." They all came back and joked with me and said they'd catch him later on the old CB. But they never did catch Teddy Bear again, 'cause late one night the angel came, and the last thing he said before he died was, "Tell all my trucker friends how I enjoyed the rides." Mama Teddy Bear couldn't tell him, and neither could I, 'cause every time we'd look at that radio, we'd both start to cry. The funeral was preached at the chapel, and little Teddy Bear started on his last ride. As the procession rounded the little city square, the sounds of 100 engines filled the air. The truckers had dropped their trailers back somewhere behind, and one by one, they fell in line. They all tried to comfort Mama Teddy Bear, and it seemed like the warmth of God just filled the air. Slowly they formed a circle around the little grave, and a lot of big men cried that day as they paid their last respects on Teddy Bear's last ride.
Friends, this is Tex Ritter with a strange story about a soldier boy and a deck of cards. During the North African campaign, a bunch of soldier boys had been on a long hike, and they arrived in a little town called Casino. The next morning, being Sunday, several of the boys went to church. A sergeant commanded the boys in church, and after the chaplain had read the prayer, the text was taken up next. Those of the boys who had a prayer book took them out, but this one boy only had a deck of cards, and so he spread them out. The sergeant saw the cards and said, "Soldier, put away those cards." After the services were over, the soldier was taken prisoner and brought before the provost marshal. The marshal said, "Sergeant, why have you brought this man here?" "For playing cards in church, sir." "And what have you to say for yourself, son?" "Much, sir," replied the soldier. The marshal said, "I hope so, for if not, I shall punish you more than any man was ever punished. The soldier said, Sir, I have been on a march for about 6 days, and I had neither Bible nor prayer book, but I hope to satisfy you, sir, with the purity of my intentions. With that, the boy started his story. You see, sir, when I look at the ace, it reminds me that there is but one God. And the deuce reminds me that the Bible is divided into 2 parts, the Old and the New Testament. And when I see the tree, I think of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. When I see the 4, I think of the 4 evangelists who preached the gospel. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And when I see the 5, it reminds me of the 5 wise virgins who trimmed their lamps. There's 10 of them. 5 were wise and were saved. 5 were foolish and were shut out. And when I see the 6, it reminds me that in 6 days God made this great heaven and earth. When I see the 7, it reminds me that on the 7th day God rested from his great work. And when I see the 8, I think of the 8 righteous persons God saved when he destroyed this earth. It was Noah, his wife, their 3 sons, and their wives. And when I see the 9, I think of the lepers our Savior cleansed, and 9 of the 10 didn't even think it. When I see the 10, I think of the 10 commandments God handed down to Moses on a table of stone. When I see the king, it reminds me there is but one king of heaven, God Almighty. And when I see the queen, I think of the Blessed Virgin Mary, who is queen of heaven. And the jack, or knave, is the devil. When I count the numbers of spots on a deck of cards, I find 365, the number of days in a year. There's 52 cards, the number of weeks in a year. There's 4 suits, the number of weeks in a month. There's 12 picture cards, the number of months in a year. There's 13 tricks, the number of weeks in a quarter. So you see, sir, my pack of cards serve me as a Bible, almanac, and prayer book. And friends, I know this story is true because I knew that soldier.
To visit a grave of a friend of mine. And as I walked through the graveyard, I noticed this man kneeling down by the grave of a child. And in his hand he held a big red rose, and tears were streaming down his cheeks. So I walked over and laid a hand on his shoulder and started to talk to him. And during the course of our conversation, and in his broken English, this is the story, just as he told it to me. He said, Mister, I'm a-walking down the street today, and I pass by a big flower shop. I walk in and I ask the man in the shop, I say, Boss, how much you for one red rose? And he looked at me with one big frown, and he says, I want $1, please. But in a by, a swell-dressed blonde young lady walk in, and she says, how much for one red rose? And he looked at her with one big smile, and he says, 10 cents. And I said, Boss, how come you charging me $1 for the rose? You charge the young lady only 10 cents. And he says, look, mister, you're telling me why you want the rose, and maybe I'll give it to you for naught. And I said, Boss, I'm a hard-working man. Working the railroad and don't make too much money. And I got a little girl, and her name is Rosa. Oh, Rosa's just about this high, boss. Every day when I come home from work, little Rosa come running to me to Papa. And she'd throw her little arms around my neck and say, Papa. And I'd say, Rosa. But one day, boss, I come home from work and I don't see Rosa. I look down by the railroad track and I see one of the bigger crowd. I go down and I push the crowd this way and I push the crowd that way, and there, boss, at my feet lay my little Rosa. And that's why I want to Rosa, boss. I'm going to put him on little Rosa's grave. The man, he don't say nothing. But he picked the biggest and the reddest rose, and he gave it to me. And I said, thank you, boss. Thank you very much. And though she's gone, you see, she's still the world to me. To me, she'll always be that little girl of mine. We'd just finished our dinner, and I'd gone in the den and turned on the TV, when she walked in and kissed me on the cheek like a million times before. And she said, "Honey, I know it's late, but if you don't mind, my shopping's gotten a little behind, so I think I'll drive downtown to the grocery store." Well, I didn't look up, just nodded okay and asked her to hand me an ashtray. And when she did, I reached over and squeezed her hand, and then she left. And I shuddered a minute at the thought of my world without her in it, and I reassuringly sought the touch of my wedding band. Well, I must have been dozing, 'cause I didn't hear the door, and I thought, now that's strange, I'd never done that before. But I looked up, and she was standing by my chair. "Kinda snuck in on me," I said, and she smiled and nodded her head. And I told her that she looked just like an angel standing there. For a long moment she didn't say a thing, and then she caressed her gold wedding ring, and I thought I saw a teardrop in her eye. "Honey, you'll never know how much I love you," she said. And I thought of the many years that we'd been wed, as I told her that no one could be as happy as I. And then the strangest feeling filled the room. Not one of happiness, but one of gloom. And for the first time in my life, I saw sadness in her face. I reached out to touch her, and she drew away. And she told me again that ours was a love that time could never erase. And then I thought I heard 1,000 voices singing, but I realized it was the telephone ringing. And that's when I saw the halo surround her pretty golden hair. I turned trembling to the receiver and heard a cold voice say that there'd been a wreck out on the highway. And I knew that when I looked back, she wouldn't be there, because it was an angel's way of saying our last goodbye.
My little boy came into the kitchen this evening while I was fixing supper, and he handed me a piece of paper he'd been writing on. And after wiping my hands on my apron, I read it. And this is what it said. For mowing the yard, $5. And for making my own bed this week, $1. And for going to the store, 50 cents. And playing with little brother while you went shopping, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. Getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed, $14.75. Well, I looked at him standing there expectantly, and 1,000 memories flashed through my mind. So I picked up the pen and, turning the paper over, this is what I wrote. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge. For the nights I sat up with you, doctored you, prayed for you, no charge. For the time and the tears and the cost through the years, there's no charge. When you street, and he had great big old tears in his eyes. And he looked up at me and he said, "Mama, I sure do love you." Then he took the pen and in great big letters he wrote, "Paid in full." When you add it all up, the cost of real love is no charge.
Yes, indeed, the cost of real love is no charge. I am Lady M. A pleasant Wednesday evening to you on the outside. I was asked to bring back Teddy Bear 1 and 2. Miss Irene and General, a pleasant good evening to you both, and this is especially for you.
I was on the outskirts of a little southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was blaring away on Channel 19 when there came a little boy's voice on the radio line. And he said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear." Well, I keyed the mic and I said, "You got it, Teddy Bear." And the little boy's voice came back on the air. "Appreciate the break. Who we got on that end?" I told him my handle, and then he began. "Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mom says you're busy and for me to stay off the air. But you see, I get lonely and it helps to talk, 'cause that's about all I can do. I'm crippled and I can't walk." I came back and told him to fire up that mic, and I'd talk to him as long as he liked. "This was my dad's radio," the little boy said. "But I guess it's mine and Mom's now, 'cause my daddy's dead. Dad had a wreck about a month ago. He was trying to get home in the blinding snow. Mom has to work now to make ends meet, and I'm not much help with my 2 crippled feet. She says not to worry, that we'll make it all right. But I hear her crying sometimes late at night. You know, there's one thing I want more than anything else to see. Oh, I know you guys are too busy to bother with me. But, you see, my dad used to take me for rides when he was home. But I guess that's all over now since my daddy's gone. Not one breaker came on the old CB as that little crippled boy talked with me. I tried hard to swallow a lump that just wouldn't stay down, as I thought about my boy back in Greenville town. Dad was going to take Mom and me with him later on this year. Well, I remember him saying, "Someday this old truck will be yours, Teddy Bear." But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old base will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going to back on out now and leave you alone, 'cause it's about time for Mom to come home. But you give me a shout when you're passing through, and I'll sure be happy to come back to you. Well, I came back and I said, "Before you go, 1010, what's your home 20, little CB friend?" Well, he gave me his address, and I didn't once hesitate, 'cause this hot load of freight is just going to have to wait. I turned that truck around on a dime and headed straight for Jackson Street, 229. And as I rounded the corner, oh, I got one heck of a shock. 18-wheelers were lined up for 3 city blocks. Well, I guess every driver for miles around had caught Teddy Bear's call. And that little crippled boy was having a ball. For as fast as one driver would carry him in, another would carry him to his truck and take off again. Well, you better believe I took my turn at riding Teddy Bear. And then I carried him back in and put him down in his chair. And buddy, if I never live to see happiness again, I want you to know I saw it that day in the face of that little man. We took up a collection for him before his mama got home, and each driver said goodbye, and then they were all gone. He shook my hand with a mile-long grin and said, "So long, trucker. I'll catch you again." Well, I hit that interstate with tears in my eyes. And I turned on the radio, and I got another surprise. Breaker 19 came a voice on the air. Just one word of thanks from Mama Teddy Bear. we wish each and every one a special prayer for you, because you just made my little boy's dream come true. I'll sign off now before I start to cry. May God ride with you. 10-4, and goodbye.
I was there that day and I saw her cry after Mama Teddy Bear said 10-4 and goodbye. She turned off the old CB and just looked at me, and her heart overflowed and her tears ran free, and the gratitude shone in her face like the sun for all the things those big tough truckers had done. A handful of change and a few dollar bills, but most of all, a little cripple boy's dream fulfilled. I guess I was Mama Teddy Bear's best friend. I lived by her and little Teddy Bear since, I couldn't remember when. And that's why now, before my memory grows old, the rest of the story just has to be told. I'd come over and sit with Teddy Bear while his mama was away and play little games to help him pass the day. Then the afternoons, he'd wheel that chair over by the radio and he'd go on the air. And one by one, he'd break them all. I never knew a trucker not to answer his call. He'd just grin and ask me not to tell his mama, but I was pretty sure she knew what was going on. But time has a way of taking its toll, much too fast. Mama Teddy Bear was growing old. And I watched as the silver touched her hair, but her one aim in life was Teddy Bear. And then I saw another change take place. Little Teddy Bear was slowly losing the race. I knew it, and his mama knew it too. And there was nothing in this whole world either of us could do. He talked less often on the old CB. There were times when he'd hardly talk with me. He took to sitting by the window and watching the road, and the big 18-wheelers rolling by with their loads. And finally, he was too weak to get out of bed. And one day he looked up at me and said, "Would you turn on the radio and go on the air and tell all my trucker friends what's happened to Teddy Bear?" Well, the hardest thing I've done in my time was pick up that mic and say, "Break 1-9. This is for all you truckers who care. I'm calling for your little friend, Teddy Bear. He says to tell you he misses you all, and he's awful sorry he can't answer your calls." They all came back and joked with me and said they'd catch him later on the old CB. But they never did catch Teddy Bear again, 'cause late one night the angel came, and the last thing he said before he died was, "Tell all my trucker friends how I enjoyed the rides." Mama Teddy Bear couldn't tell him, and neither could I, 'cause every time we'd look at that radio, we'd both start to cry. The funeral was preached at the chapel, and little Teddy Bear started on his last ride. As the procession rounded the little city square, the sounds of 100 engines filled the air. The truckers had dropped their trailers back somewhere behind, and one by one, they fell in line. They all tried to comfort Mama Teddy Bear, and it seemed like the warmth of God just filled the air. Slowly they formed a circle around the little grave, and a lot of big men cried that day as they paid their last respects on Teddy Bear's last ride.
Once again, a pleasant Wednesday evening to you on the outside.
Yes, I am. As As I go along this journey.
I am Lady M, and you are tuned into 105.5 FM at www.crossroadfamily.net.
I'm drinking from my soul.
This program is called The Comfort Zone.
My cup has full.
And that's exactly how we started each and every Wednesday, by giving thanks. This is how we show our appreciation for each day we live and breathe. This is just our simple way of turning back to say thank you for everything, Jesus. So I'm going to bring this one back from the top.
That makes me rich enough.
This will be the last one in this segment. And then we're going to turn things around. General, hit me up on my cell, please.
I'm drinking from my saucer. It's probably too late now. I don't worry about that much. I'm happy anyhow. Yes, I am. As I go along this journey, reaping better than I sow. I'm drinking from my saucer, my God, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Haven't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going gets tough. But I've got a friend in Jesus. Yes, I have. That makes me rich enough. I thank God for my blessings, yeah, and the mercies He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer. Yes, I am, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Now remember, there are times when things go wrong and they are hard and they are difficult. Faith sometimes wears thin, but that faith will break those dark clouds and allow you to let Jesus in. So Lord, help me not to grumble about the tough roads I have hold. I'm drinking from my saucer, because my cup has overflowed. If God gives me strength and courage, when the way grows steep and rough, I'll not ask for other blessings, no, 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 'cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy to help a brother bear his load, Lord. I'll keep drinking from my saucer, because my cup has overflowed. Yes, I will. Just keep drinking from my saucer, because my cup has overflowed.
You're listening to 105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio, where the Jamstone, 105.5, where music live, 105.5, Crossroad Radio.
Hi, this is Lady M. Join me every Wednesday evening into the Comfort Zone on 105.5 FM, www.crossroadfamily.net. We do it all. Educating, entertaining, a little pleasing, a little teasing. Oh, and don't forget the joke section. We do it all every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Join me in the Comfort Zone. Once again, it is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, November 4th, 2013. You are in the Comfort Zone. Welcome and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're listening via the airwaves, that's mean you're locked into 105.5 FM. And if you're hearing me via the internet, that means you're locked into www.crossroadfamily.net. Whichever way you're listening, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me start off by saying thank you to Booby for holding it down earlier. We have a couple birthdays. Before I go into the birthdays, I just want to say I hope everyone had a wonderful, happy, and fulfilled Thanksgiving. I hope you remember the reason for that moment, okay? And I hope you did take the time to do just that. We get caught up, you know that, right? We forget the real reasons for these holidays. And we get taken up in the shopping, the cooking, the this and the that. At the end of the day, we forget to say thank you for everything. The little things, that's what you have to keep in mind. Because of that little gesture where you turn around and say thank you and show your appreciation, we get to enjoy many more. The minute you stop forgetting and get taken up with worldly pleasures and material gain, things start falling apart. Things kind of turn around. Pay attention, people. Birthdays and anniversaries. Let me start with the anniversary. Yes. So my dear sister will be celebrating 29 years of marriage bliss. Is it 29 or 30? I think it's 29. Maybe it's 30. After 25, that's when you say forever. Yolande. Mrs. Yolande Marshall and her husband, Grafton Marshall, will be celebrating 29 blissful years of marriage. This coming Thursday, the 5th of December. If she's listening, she might call and confirm with me if it's 29 or 30, but I think it's 29. I'm sticking to 29. Maybe she'll call me and tell me differently. So I just want to wish you guys a happy anniversary in advance and wishing you another 29 years of happiness and marital bliss. Don't go killing anything tonight, or tomorrow for that matter, or even Friday for that matter. Yolande Han, that's my sister right there. I'm going to play a song for them right about now, before I get into the birthdays. So Yolande, this song is especially for you and your husband on another year of marriage.
Darling, what times we had. Love bloomed through good and bad.
Honey, this vibe's so real. This warmth you made me feel.
Happy anniversary. Oh, what joy you've given to me. Our anniversary.
Happy anniversary, darling.
Just you and me. Yeah, soulmates entwined. Twins through life embrace till the end of time.
Till the end of time.
Let's make our goal to share forever joint, both heart and soul. Our anniversary. Oh, what joy you've given to me. Happy anniversary. Forever love, just you and me.
Baby, a love so fine.
Love, Yolande, you have to give me the secret,
Honey, her vibes so
Let me see if I can top your 29 with like 75.
me and you.
As soon as I get married.
Oh, what joy you've given to me. Yeah, our anniversary. Forever love, just you and me. Soulmates entwined. Twins through life embrace till the end of time.
Till the end of time.
Let's make a goal to share forever joy, both heart and soul. Our anniversary. Oh, what joy you've given to me. Happy anniversary. Forever love, just you and me. Oh, happy, oh, happy, oh, happy you have made me. Oh, happy, oh, happy, oh, happy you have made me.
I hope you're dancing, Yolande. I hope you're dancing.
Sunshine, you my world. For life to heaven and to home. Precious you are to me. My love, my destiny. Oh, our anniversary. Oh, what joy you've given to me. Yeah, happy anniversary. Forever love, just you and me. Soulmates entwined, embraced till the end of time. Let's make a goal to share heart and soul. Yeah, our anniversary. Oh, what joy you've given to me. Yeah, happy anniversary.
So there you have it, my darling. Happy anniversary once again when it gets here tomorrow. And I hope you will enjoy the day to the fullest and beyond. So let's get back into our regular programming. General, I'm still waiting for your phone call, eh? That's General Itins. If you locked in with me, still give me a call on my cell. Okay, so we covered the anniversary, birthdays, Sunday, December 8th. Carlita Woodley, I can't remember what her married last name is. She recently got married. And Gemma out of Grenada will be celebrating their birthday on Sunday. On Monday, December 9th, my friend in Canada, Cecil Daniel, will be celebrating his birthday. I haven't spoken to Cecil in like over 5-6 years, and I finally got around to giving him a call like 2 weeks ago, and it was such a joy hearing his voice again. Wednesday, December 12th. Anne Jackson Bino, she will be celebrating her birthday. My very first sister-in-law. And she is a beautiful sister-in-law inside and out. I'm proud to say that on air. So I want to take this opportunity to say in advance, happy anniversary and happy birthday to each and everyone who will be celebrating. Wishing you guys long life, happiness, and many more happy birthdays and anniversaries in the future. And may all of your heart's desires be filled. Whatever that may be, I pray and hope, that's my wish to you, that they will be filled. Black highlights. December 7th, 1941. Pearl Harbor Day. Now, I have a piece of information here for you that I really want you to pay attention to. Think about it. And I need you to call me tonight, be it on the on-air number or off-air number, and let's vote on a time. Every year, you know, I have the Christmas program, The Connection, between Nice Radio out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and us here on Crossroad Radio every Christmas. Okay? This Christmas will be no different. Now, previous years, we've done it, I think, between 12 and 1. And this year, I'm going to give you the vote. You tell me what time on Christmas Day will be best for you for that program. You can call in and send out your greetings to your loved ones in the Caribbean, be it Grenada, Carriacou, Barbados, St. Lucia, Trinidad, Jamaica, wherever you are, Canada, London, wherever you are in this world, you can call in and send out your greetings to your loved ones. They are normally tuned in. So, I was thinking about 2 p.m., but I know some people go to church, come home, and then start heating up their lunches or whatever, dinners or whatever you call it, entertaining guests, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to ask you tonight so I can get my request to Nice Radio at the earliest, because Christmas is like, 3 weeks away, right? So let me know what time you think will be best on Christmas Day to accommodate everyone or almost everyone, all right, to see if you can get to send your greetings back home to your loved ones or elsewhere around the world. Okay, so let's have a vote on that tonight and see if we can come up with a reasonable time that will allow everyone to fulfill their desires. All right, so the phone lines will be open after the news highlights and stuff. You can call me on air or off air to vote on that. So I was on the mic, the phone was ringing. I guess the person is not listening to the radio. And then I came off the mic to answer the phone, and then the person hung up. Okay, next Wednesday, it was supposed to be tonight, but the person got confused with the dates. So next Wednesday, I will be doing an interview with a young man out of Guyana. He will be in the studio with me next Wednesday, all right, talking about his art farm and stuff like that. So please keep that in mind. Okay, so a 15-year-old sophomore, his name is Jalen Biedso. I hope I have that right. I am blind and the print is very fine, so the paper is like right up in my face. He started a tech company and he is now a millionaire. So he started his own tech company a few years ago. And found it to be his calling. As a result, he is now a man and a millionaire because of it. Yes, at the age of 15. Jalen said he started his firm when he was 12 and planned to attend Harvard after he finished his high school. Jalen's company, Bledsoe, I think Technologies, Bledsoe, B-L-E-D-S-O-E, is now worth an estimated $3.5 million. That means he manages his wealth in the right way. And you can say he is set for life. Providing he stick in his ways and continue to do the right thing, huh? Manage his money wisely. Some people blow it up in certain things, huh? Let's hope that he keep his head on his shoulder. He's a young black man. So, hats off. If you want to read more about the story, remember this is just a highlight section. I don't do complete news. It's just the highlights of the news pieces. So if you want to look it up, you can go and look for Jaylene Bledsoe, JAYLEN BLEDSOE, or just do a search for 15-year-old starts tech company, and you will come up with it. You can also go on yourblackworld.net, and the story is right there, okay? So go and read it up. It's a nice piece. Read it to your youngsters. Have them read it for themselves also. Inspire them a little instead of that stupid knockout game, huh? So a Toronto man, tying up my tongue. A Toronto man finally claims $30 million jackpot after confusion over his nickname. So confusion over his nickname almost cost him $30 million. But his identity has confirmed just in time for the holidays. It was a long process. Vincent Tony Chamalane said in the news release, he said, all along I knew that I held the winning ticket, so I wasn't worried. The wait has made getting the check today much sweeter. He's a self-employed contractor, and he won the jackpot August 2nd. He discovered the win the following Friday after the jackpot. He said he scanned the ticket on a self-checker when he saw all the numbers. I didn't think it was real. I thought I won just a couple bucks, he said. After the clerk verified the win, a shocked Tony skipped work and went home to take a shower to clear his head before sharing the news with his family. He ran into some trouble when he went to collect his prize, and officials saw that he originally signed the ticket with his commonly used first name, Tony, instead of the name that appeared on his legal documents, which is Vincent. All in all, start bad, ends well. Oh yeah, that's Canadian news, eh? This one is Canadian news also. Another lottery winner for $50 million jackpot. This one you need to actually listen to the video. I mean, the news piece is there also, but you better understand the story when you listen to the video. A Hamilton woman who narrowly missed cashing in one of the largest lottery jackpots in Canada history says she feel like she has been struck by lightning twice. She's Catherine Jones. She said lightning struck once when she unknowingly purchased the winning ticket for the 50 million lotto prize. And it struck a second time when she found out that she's actually the winner, when she was identified as the winner. She's 55. She's an engineer and she was unaware of the good fortune because she lost the ticket with the matching 7 numbers. From the November 30th, 2012 drawing, I feel very grateful. No one had to take the initiative to find me. And they did, and I'm very appreciative. Even though she still cannot find the ticket, Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corp officially says they are confident she is the person who bought the ticket. Less than 48 hours before the claim deadline, they notified her that she is the winner. See, it's not all bad, eh? Some of us have good fortune, and some of us are still trying to find that good fortune. All in all, ends well. Another successful story. So Barbados, they are identified, or should I say labeled, as the least corrupt Caribbean island. Yep. Barbados has topped the list in Latin America and the Caribbean as the country perceived to be the least corrupt in the region. And this report was done by the international watchdog, Transparency International, or TI. And Barbados came out on top. United States came in 4th place, while Chile came in 3rd. Britain is at number 20. Go in and check out the list, see where your country lies. Or in some cases, your island. Good news for Czech Republic and Republic of Latvia. Canada lift visa requirement for these two countries. Am I getting hoarse? Do I sound hoarse? I feel hoarse. The Honorable Danielle Finley, Minister of Citizenship and Immigration, announced that these two countries no longer require a temporary resident visa to visit Canada. After careful analysis, Canada has determined the visa requirement for these two countries will be removed with immediate effect. Canada enjoys strong ties with both of these countries and lifted the visa requirement. That will help us build on those relationships to the benefit of Canadians and the citizens of these two countries. I wonder when our Prime Minister and its government can do something positive so at least they can lift the visa requirement for Vincentians too. But then again, oh well. I'll swallow that last statement I was about to make. World AIDS Day was 4 days ago, the 1st of December. It's awareness of AIDS, HIV. You're having sex, protect yourself, especially if you're sleeping around. Unless you walk your partner to the health clinic or your doctor to get tested, and you know your partner is cheating on you, or have cheating and possibility will continue in some cases, please protect yourself. As I always use the phrase, if you're riding a bike, put on your helmet. You got to protect your head. I know abstinence is hard. Trust me, I've tried it. I know it's hard. There's a young lady out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She resides in California. Her name is Natasha Mez. And she is trying to raise money to defend the Commonwealth Medal. She is seeking financial assistance as she prepared to defend next year's gold medal that she won at the Commonwealth Games in 2010. She was awarded the gold in the 100 meter in the 2010 game after two other athletes were disqualified after the event. I don't have any contact information for her. But if you wish to help her in her pursuit of winning back the Commonwealth title next year, I think 2014, I can try and get some information from her. She was supposed to get some information to me via someone else, but that didn't happen, so we'll see what will happen. I think she's going to defend her title in somewhere between July, August of 2014. So please keep that in mind. I'll try and see what information I can get and pass it on to you. Or I'll try and see if I can get her to call in one night and probably talk to you, the listeners on the outside. So be it individuals or businesses who would like to contribute financially or even sponsor this young lady to defend her title, you're welcome to do so. I'll see what I can do. All right? Please keep that in mind. In the meantime, she is on Facebook. Her name, once again, is Natasha Mez. And I think her profile is the one that's in the news piece with her, with the Vinci flag behind her head, wearing her winning number in the 2010 games. Junior Marvin dies at the age of 67. Jamaican singer Junior Marvin, whose breakout hit Police and Thieves entered the British National Chart in 1976. He died on Monday at the age of 67. His son, Kevin Smith, said he was admitted to the hospital last Thursday to seek treatment for diabetes and hypertension. I guess the post-mortem will determine his cause of death. Cayman Island and Costa Rica agrees to share bank account details with the U.S. Now, this is like the fourth time I'm telling you about this information, right? So, Cayman Island and Costa Rica start sharing bank account informations with the U.S. Who's going to be next? IRS is on your backs. I spoke to you a couple times about this, tell you if you're saving your monies back home or whatever the case may be while you're doing other stuff here, only time will tell, eh? A Washington, D.C. police officer was arrested for producing child porn on duty. He is Mark Washington. He was arrested Monday night after the disturbing allegations surfaced. Police is now investigating these allegations. Somber tale of deadly voyage by Haitian migrants. A 17-year-old from northern Haiti was among 111 migrants who survived when their overloaded sailboat capsized in the southern Bahamas last week. Survivors clung to the hull, and that lasted for quite a few hours, fighting to stay alive. Authorities said about 30 people died. They were among 228 migrants the Bahamas government sent home last Tuesday after detaining them recently for illegally entering the Bahamas. The boat capsized November 25th. The 17-year-old described the scene of horror as hunger and dehydration, took over. Most of whom couldn't swim, clamped for space on the overturned boat. People lost their mind and started jumping into the sea, said Markel de Rustant, 29. He's a motorcycle taxi driver. He said he borrowed $115 from a friend to pay the 227 smugglers' fee to reach the Bahamas. The migrants has been at sea for 8 to 9 days with limited food and water and no life jacket. Most of them suffered from dehydration upon the first rescue crew arrival. The 30 people who died will be buried in the Bahamas, as the others were sent back on a flight to Haiti. The news piece is very disturbing. It's heartbreaking even. A 6-year-old baby is fighting for her life after being raped, allegedly by her mother's brother, technically her uncle. It's the most horrifying instances of child rape ever reported. The infant was born October 17 and is in intensive care after being brought to the hospital, that's Kimberly Hospital, around 2 a.m. on Wednesday. She underwent intensive emergency surgery to repair the injuries sustained in the ordeal. The child's 22-year-old unmarried mother had put the infant down to sleep in the bedroom. She was sitting in the lounge with the child's grandmother watching television. Relatives say after a short while, the mother heard the baby cry and went to check on her. When she entered the bedroom, she saw that the child was missing and that the bedroom curtains were removed. The bed in which the bloody covered baby was found. Screaming that her child has been abducted, she ran to the relative's house. Frantic grandmother, meantime, heard the infant cries coming from a shack in the family's backyard. When she forced open the door, her 24-year-old son pushed her out of the way and ran out, zipping up his pants. How on earth can you even handcuff somebody like this and put them in a transportation and carry them to a courthouse or whatever you call it, a precinct or whatever you call it? How can you put a handcuff on somebody like this and transport them? That's my $1 million question. God have his reasons why he, did not allow me to get into certain professions. He had his reasons. Nursing, I cannot stomach it. I just cannot stomach some of the things that come out of nursing. I can't. And as for police officers, my way of dealing with people like this is different from what the law requires. So I guess that reasons unknown to me why God directed my path in another direction. How on earth can it happen? How? 24, 6 months. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So I mentioned to you briefly, as I said, these are news highlights. They are not news pieces or in-depth news. They're just news highlights from in-depth news, okay? A child was murdered in Trinidad, right? By, they say it's a family member, but apparently it's the mother's boyfriend, okay? And he hid her body. Well, I get to look at the video from the outcome of it all. Hid her body in a barrel in a plastic bag. The girl is 6 years old. She's Kimberly. What was it? Kimberly. I think was Cumberbatch. Yes, Kayana Cumberbatch, and he killed her. The videos are online. You can go look it up. If you type her name in, they should pop up. And with a blunt object to the back of her head. And upon her being unconscious, he raped her. Well, some of the news pieces say she was dead when he raped her. Some said she was unconscious. Either way, she was not where she's supposed to be in life, okay, when he raped her. And upon that, he tied her up in a plastic bag. And he stuffed her in her little body, 6-year-old body, in a barrel. Yes, you know, the barrels that we normally send home with food stuff and stuff like that for our families, yes. And the mother in the video, she with Ian Allen, she spoke about she worked in the evening, so she would always call on her break to check on the children and make sure that they got home safe from school. And after school, they're supposed to come home and then go to the grandmother's house, where they would spend the evening until the mother gets home. And then the routine start all over again in the morning, where she would get them ready and get dressed for school, send them off to school. And except that one evening, she called, and according to her boyfriend, he said everything was okay to her, and whatever the case may be. And when he walked the other children to the grandmother's house, he was on the phone with her talking according to her interview, and he said everything was fine, and he's taking the kids to the grandmother's house, which is just a couple of meters away from where she's living and stuff like that. Except he never told her that the little child was missing or dead or he did it. Nothing like that. She said he was calm, talking to her in his normal voice, his normal self, so she didn't even suspect anything was wrong until she received a call from the mother to say that the daughter, the oldest daughter, 6 years old, did not show up at the house. And that's when she got frantic. She told her boss what happened, and she get to leave work early in search of this child. The boyfriend, so-called boyfriend, also went on the search with her, looking for this 6-year-old girl that he murdered and put away in a barrel. The search went on for a couple of days. They taped the house up. Everybody had to stay out of the house while the police officers did their job searching the compound. It's the same thing here. Once you report a child missing, the first place the officers come to check is the home where the child is living. Yes, they do an inspection there first before they send out a search party to look for any missing child or children. So they did the inspection of the house. They didn't find anything. She said they turned the house upside down. They didn't find anything, except they didn't search that particular barrel. So her confusion in all of this, or her $1 million question is, how can you search a house upside down and did not search a barrel that is standing in the bedroom where other things were that you turned upside down? That was her question during the interview. Anyway, a couple of days passed, and then she had this faint smell in the house. So she thought it was a rat. Her mother also thought it was a rat, and they tried to get some stuff to treat the scent and to clean and stuff like that. And the scent got stronger as the days go by, until she decided to, tackle where the scent was coming from. She went in, turned up the whole bedroom. nothing until she came across to the section where the barrel was, and that's where the scent was strongest. So they pull out the barrel thinking that there was a dead rat behind the barrel, but there was nothing. Then she decided to empty the barrel. She started pulling out the things from the barrel, and the scent got stronger and stronger as she got to the bottom of the barrel. And then she saw blood, and that's when she stopped. She went to the police station and asked the police officers to come with her. There is something in her house, and she wanted somebody to be there, when she is doing this search, which is smart because technically they might have said that she done it or whatever the case may be. So the police officers didn't want to go, and then she insisted that somebody come with her. And then finally they decided to send 2 police officers out with her. When they got there and they opened the barrel, then they sealed off the house again because they realized it was the dead child's body and stuff like that. They had sent her to the neighbor's house to wait, and they had to go over there, get her, took her to the station, whatever the case may be. And anyway, so they lock up the young man that she was supposedly seeing. And it's a 2-part interview. I posted them on Facebook myself with Ian Allen. And the young man is in custody. But strange enough, I read a news piece today that came out yesterday, the 3rd. Murder suspect needs money for asthma medication. The lawyer representing the 28-year-old suspect in the murder of the 6-year-old Maloney resident, Kenya Kamabach, has asked the public to help pay for his client's asthma medication. The suspect attorney, Fareed Ali, made the plea to a group of people, among them 2 police officers, a state prosecutor, and a fellow defense attorney. Before the start of an unrelated hearing in the magistrate court yesterday morning, then he asked, "Is anyone willing to assist my client?" What nerve. He went on to say he had no money and need $1,154 for his asthma medication. And then he made the request in court, and when he asked if anybody is willing to help, he was met with laughter and, of course, grumbling and whatever the case may be. So the next thing he did was turn to the media to plea with the media and the people. I don't understand stuff like this. I try my utmost best to keep an open mind at all times. I really try. But when it comes to a situation like this, how can one keep an open mind? How can one keep an open mind in a situation like this? You had the guts to kill an innocent 6-year-old child and rape her on top of that. And now you're facing charges. You want the public to help you to live? Why? I don't get it. Well, in Haiti, there's a pill that is easily accessible to allow women to self-induce abortion. In a country where women have little or no access to safe abortion, a tiny hectagon-shaped pill developed by ulcers in a Revolution Women Lives, allowing them to terminate their pregnancy more safely. But in Haiti, where clandestine abortion are leading to a public health crisis, the same pill is having potentially dangerous consequences on women, giving themselves an at-home abortion as easily as a pregnancy test. Go online, read it up. Okay, so I'm just going to give you this last piece of news highlight. I didn't realize the time went by so fast. Anyway, in an interview on E, that's a talk show, Mike Tyson said he used a fake penis to pass his drug test. He said the penis is connected to a jock strap, so it's easy to hide. He said it works really effectively. It just doesn't work the way that you think it works. But it works when you want to pass a drug test. He said you take it out, it has someone else's urine in it. He said the only thing is that you hope and pray that it's not a pregnant woman's urine that is in the that is in the fake penis when they're doing the drug test. He said because the health officers have to be present while you're taking out your penis to do the drug test. Sometimes, depending on the size of the penis, they would remark, say, oh, wow, whatever the case may be, and then they turn their heads away. He said the penis, the fake penis, is like a real penis, except that it's already filled with urine. And yes, you buy them. So now I know officers who are hearing this news piece will be more careful when they're doing their drug testing on their clients. And for the persons out there who have to go for drug testing, I'm not giving you any ideas, though, okay? And do not say you hear it from me either. I am Lady, and once again, a pleasant Wednesday to you on the outside. You're in tune to 105.5 FM, www.crossroadfamily.net. It is still Wednesday. It's like 9 minutes to 11 o'clock. So I'm going for a very short community announcement break, and when I come back, I'm going to feature just a few Christmas songs, and then we're diving into the Comfort Zone. I'm getting out of here at midnight, okay? Please keep that in mind. So when I come back, I'll appreciate it very much if you can cooperate with me, and let's vote on a time for the Christmas program on Christmas Day. Keep in mind that we are 1 hour behind the Caribbean, okay? So please keep that in mind. I was thinking 2 o'clock our time, which would be 1 o'clock their time. But if you suggest something different, more appropriate and beneficial to everyone, that will be fine also. You can call me on the on-air number when I come back from the community announcement break, which is 646-340-1055, or you can call me on the off-air number 718-473-0945. 0769. You can call either of those numbers and just give me a time that you think will be best. And I will look at the different times that I get tonight and come up with something neutral that we all can benefit from. All right, so please, if you can do that with me tonight, because we only have like 3 weeks. And I need to send my time down to Nice Radio so they can lock us in. All right, once again, I am Lady M. A pleasant Wednesday to you on the outside.
You're listening to 105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio, where the Jamstand, 105.5, where music live, 105.5, Crossroad Radio.
Planning your dream vacation, romantic cruise, or maybe just a weekend getaway? Let the travel service with over 25 years experience guide you for less. Early Travel Service at 4912 Church Avenue between Utica and East 49 has an excellent track record in worldwide vacations. Call Early Travel today at 718-693-4200. So the next time you're planning that family vacation, family cruise, group vacation, or just a holiday getaway, let Early Travel Service find you the lowest prices and unbeatable deals. Call them right now, 718-693-4200. Early Travel Service, serving the diaspora since 1985.
On Saturday, December 7th, Heels and Anything turns one.
Come and meet me at my front door tonight.
Heels and Anything, an upscale and elegant event for the ladies at the Fish Eye Bar and Grill, located at 5913 Foster Avenue in Brooklyn. And this one-year celebration, we are kicking it off with a bang. Heels and Anything, music by Team Nori, representing Ball 105, Monster Inc., Silence from Point Blank, and the Team Mad Vibes family. Ladies, you are absolutely free until 1 a.m. Lots of giveaways and a whole lot more. Check out photos from our previous events at www.heelsandanything.com. Follow the movement on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Heels and Anything. And of course, be sure to catch a live broadcast from 10 p.m. on the Team Mad Vibes radio show. Heels and Anything, 1-year anniversary, Fish Eye Bar and Grill, 5913 Foster Avenue, Saturday, December 7th. See you there. The key factor in getting a job today is having a great knowledge of the job. That's why we are proud to introduce to you the Mustard Seed Healthcare Institute, whose mission is to provide its students with the educational and technical skills needed for entry-level positions in the medical field and approved child daycare providers. Our goal is to serve our community with pride and dignity. We offer classes in the medical field such as certified nursing assistants, patient care technician, EKG or phlebotomy technician. We also offer classes for child daycare providers, health and safety, medication administration training, healthcare consultation, 30 hours of child care training. We also offer CPR classes, first aid, ACLS, PALS, fire safety, infection control. This school is licensed and registered. Affordable payment plan is available to all students. Located on 1368 Park Place between Utica and Schenectady Avenue. You can call 347-442-5167. That's 347-442-5167. Or go online to www.mustardseedhealthcareinstitute.com. Start a brighter future today. Mustard Seed Healthcare Institute, the place you need to be.
Are you having a party, baby, or bridal shower? Looking for decorations and accessories? Well, look no more. Introducing Parties Are Us. Parties Are Us. Parties Are Us. 411 East 49th Street between Church and Linden. It's your one-stop for all your party supplies. Whether it's a party or bridal shower, birthday party, weddings, just name it. Once it's a party, well, the Parties Are Us. Come in today. We're located on 411 East 49th Street between Church and Linden. and ask for Erlin. Or call at 718-941-2390 or 718-844-6743. At Parties Are Us, you can also get pin-ons, cakes for all occasions, and decorating supplies.
Call me anytime you want.
So the next time you're having a party, remember, parties are us. Never, ever let the DJ spoil your fun.
Let the music put you in the mood.
So the next time you're planning on having something, bridal shower, baby shower, birthday party, wedding anniversary, or just a wicked bashment, and you need a DJ, call Mr. B to the rescue.
Mr. B and the Crossroad Radio family can handle all your bookings.
Hey, everybody, wait a minute.
Music for dinners and formal events.
Close your eyes, make a wish.
Having a barking time party? Mr. B got your old school favorites.
How you jamming so, sister?
Tiny whiny, this chick from country.
Or just modern day vibes.
Ravers, clavers. Cock it up, down. Everybody start take for yourself.
Call Mr. B right now at 646-354-8893 or Crossroads Radio at 718-473-0769. Never let the music spoil the vibes.
You're listening to 105.5 FM Crossroad Radio, where the jam stand. 105.5, where music live. 105.5 Crossroad Radio.
This is General Martin, the pride of Guyana, and every Wednesday night between 9 p.m. to 12 midnight, I listen to the sweet, sexy, romantic, silky voice of Lady M on 105.5 FM. I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have come into my life, and I am yours.
Black people, I don't love the way white people treat black people, you know. Mean like that at all. But black people stupid. Black people so stupid they don't even understand that the people who make toilet paper giving them a message and they won't take it. Watch me. They make white toilet paper, blue toilet paper, green, pink, yellow, every color except black. Because black people ain't supposed to take shit from nobody. Salute! Oh yeah! Watch! And I want to explain to you the country that I come from. You see the country I come from is a serious country, you know. Watch me, yeah. It reminds me as if we didn't have transportation long ago. Everything next door. Right there, so you know, if you don't make it in one institution, you end up immediately in the next one next door. Watch me. The courthouse near the jail. The hospital near the cemetery. We have a restaurant near funeral home. And like that ain't enough, the government we had now just put the A-level college for students next to the crazy house. You're supposed to clap for them things there. Yep. Watch me. You know that washing powder tide? They was doing a world survey. So they went to Trinidad and Tobago. And they met a lady in the road saying, excuse me, do you wash in Tide? She said, yes, I wash in Tide. So, well, when you wash in Tide, what happens? She said, when I wash in Tide and I put on clothes, all the boys just look at me real nice. My husband's clothes just look, and the children just look spanking. The color don't change. They go Jamaica. They meet a Rasta man. They say, Ras, do you wash in Tide? He say, yes, I does wash in Tide. So, well, Ras, why do you wash in Tide? He said, when I wash in Tide and put on a shirt, the girls think I have on cologne. They go in Toronto. They meet meet a Chinese man. They said, Ching, do you wash and tide? He said, yeah, yeah. I wash in tide all the time. They said, well, Ching, why do you wash in tide? He said, I wash in tide because outside too cold. Salush, you're supposed to clap. Yeah? Rasta. I hope they aren't a Rasta. They need to lick me down here. Anything in the back? Well, Dread, in my country, the police don't carry gun. They carry a thing called a bull pistol. We ain't shooting down there, boy. James Mitchell, he's smart. We have enough cemetery to kill people, so. The police now just acquire a bull pistol from Budapest. If you're thief and they hit you, you're done with that. If you're ugly and they hit you, boy, get good looking right away. Well, a Rasta man is living in a high hill home we call Sion Hill in Haiso. And he take his bicycle and he come down in Kingston, go in by girlfriend. When he come back out, somebody take the bicycle. But you know when them talking, you can't understand what they're saying. So he gone in by the police station. Hear me? Kill Dread. I forward to hesitate. I man forward from the higher region into the lower region. And iron horse. He say, I man go forth and check ID. I man forward, iron horse disappear. Well, the police don't understand nothing, sir. He take the bull pistol, them whap, whap. He stand up straight and say, good morning, officer, how are you? Salute. He said, I came down from Sion Hill last night on my bicycle. And I went to check my girlfriend in Paul's Avenue. And when I came out, somebody stole the bicycle. Police said, thank you, Sion Hill. You're supposed to clap for them things there. Yeah. Salute. Well, Jed, this is the one to leave the stage with, eh? And I left this one here for last. You imagine a stupid black man calling a tattooist and tattoo $100 bill on his love muscle? Well, the fellow who tattooed said, Jesus Christ, what are you doing that for? He said, boy, 3 simple reasons you think black people are always stupid. He said, what kind of 3 reasons you could have to tattoo with needle $100 bill on your love muscle? He said, man, 3 simple reasons, man. He said, reason number 1, I love to have cash at hand. Reason number 2, I love to see my money grow. And reason number 3, if the wife wants to blow 100, she ain't gonna go it down. Salute!
Come with your violin, come with your banjo. We are making music
welcome back.
Walk with your punch of breath. Walk with your babash. Put on a diadem. And from
Once again, a pleasant Wednesday evening to you on the outside.
it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Everybody.
So the phone lines are open, either on or off air. You can call me.
It's Christmas. Christmas is a
We're trying to set a time for Christmas Day.
Christmas is a beautiful time. A time
So let me know what time best suits you.
for giving, a time for rejoicing, time for
We'll have a voter,
Christmas is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
and the time that gets the most vote, we will take that one. Or the ones that has the closest connection will fall somewhere in between, okay?
Sorrel and ginger beer, sweet bread and black cake, pastel and ham to spare, wild meat and fried pig. Santa will be coming to town. It's Christmas, it's Christmas. Praises be to Jesus in song. It's Christmas,
Okay, so far we have two times.
Christmas is a
We have 2 o'clock our time, and these times are our time, okay?
beautiful time.
That means they will be one hour ahead of us.
Giving, a time for rejoicing, time for enjoying.
So I had 2 o'clock in mind, which would be 3 o'clock their time.
Wonderful time.
I just got a call. Somebody said 3 o'clock, which will be 4 o'clock their time. Let me know if you have any more options out there. Once again, the numbers are 646-340-1055. That's the on-air number. Or 718-473-0769. That's the off-air number. And if you're just tuning in with me, we're trying to decide on a time for Christmas Day, our Christmas connection with Nice Radio out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we're looking for a best suited time that will fit everybody into the schedule. some Christmas love, huh?
Plenty songs to sing. I have a sweet soca tempo.
What happens after Christmas?
King and open DJ looking for Alexander. And Sponta looking for.
After Christmas is over and done with, what happened to that love?
Looking for Parang Soca.
For of the moment, huh?
I'm looking for Christmas love. Christmas love. Looking for some Christmas love. Christmas love.
What about if that Christmas love is worth it? Then again, you will not know, right? Because you're only looking for Christmas love, right?
I knew yet to be happy. Some Christmas loving to make me feel alright. I'm looking for Christmas love. Christmas love. Looking for some Christmas love. Christmas love. Yeah. Give it love. Give it love. I'm looking. So give me some love. They say Christmas is for giving. Will somebody please give me some Christmas loving? And these of this squeeze. My heart aching and my body is on fire. And deep inside me a torrid passion burn. I am caught up in a whirlwind love desire. I want some Christmas time love to call my own. I'm looking for Christmas love. Christmas love. Looking for some Christmas love. Christmas love. I need some loving to make my Christmas happy. A little loving to make the seasons bright. I need some love for my new year to be happy. Some Christmas loving to make me feel alright. I'm looking for Christmas love. Christmas love. Looking for some Christmas love. Christmas love. Yeah. I'm looking. Give me love. Christmas love. Christmas love. I'm looking. Christmas love. Christmas love. So give me love. I'm looking. Give me Christmas love. Tell them I don't want no whiskey, no sorry, no ginger beer. Tell them I don't want no brandy. I want the fellas to hear. I want to get some sweetness for the Christmas, for the Christmas, for the Christmas. A little bit of sweetness for the Christmas, for the Christmas, for the Christmas. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet. All I want is sweetness, a little bit of sweetness for the Christmas, for the Christmas, for the Christmas. Sweetness is a hard iron. Sweetness is a nice melody. Sweetness is a sensation. A moment of deep ecstasy. Pyro music in its glory. Christmas carols must sublime. Soca music with a story. Celebrating Christmas time. I want to get some sweetness for the Christmas. For the Christmas. For the Christmas. A little bit of sweetness for the Christmas. For the Christmas. For the Christmas. I want to feel sweet. Sweet, sweet. I want to feel sweet. Sweet, sweet. All I want is sweetness. A little bit of sweetness for the Christmas. For the Christmas. For the Christmas. but I don't care. Sweetness is my only weakness. It does captivate my soul. When you see I want my sweetness, my body does lose control. I want to get some sweetness for the Christmas, for the Christmas, for the Christmas. A little bit of sweetness for the Christmas, for the Christmas, for the Christmas. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet. All I want is sweetness, a little bit of sweetness for the Christmas, for the Christmas, for the Christmas. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet. I want to feel sweet, sweet, sweet.
Christmas time again. Ahí. Vamos a bailar.
This part I'm done nice, 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 nice. Oh, I feel a nice, 'cause it's nice, nice, nice. From early in the morning, we hit in the streets, we spreading the good tidings to everyone we meet. The music's so terrific, come and join the jam. And all we want is sorrel, ginger beer, rum and ham. Look, parang van passing. To a parang jam we grooving. Look a parang band passing. Ready or not, we coming. We gon' make you dance, 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 and feel alright. We gon' make you dance, 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 whether day or night. We gon' make you dance, 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 and feel alright. We gon' make you dance, 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 whether day or night. Look a parang band passing. To a parang jam we grooving. Look a parang band passing. Ready or not, we coming. Yeah. Music in the streets, and it's sweet, sweet, sweet. Time to meet and greet, but it's sweet, sweet, sweet. The guitar and the quattro, mandolin and bass. I hope you're playing what's that, 'cause it's fire in the place. The marac and the top, keeping up the pace. The lovely señorita come to shake their waist. Parang van passing.
So I'm going to give you one more Christmas selection. And then we're going to turn things around. We're going into the softer side of the Comfort Zone.
We coming. We gon' make you dance, dance.
I also want to touch something tonight.
We gon' make you dance, dance, dance. Whether day or night. We gon' make you dance, dance, dance.
It's regarding
We gon' make you dance, 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 dance. Whether day or night.
your breath and hygiene.
Parang van passing. To a parang van we grooving. Look a parang van passing. Ready or not, we coming.
So I went out last night.
Esta parranda, el latino de Miranda.
And I met upon a few friends and stuff like that. I went out with General and a couple of his friends and relatives. I went to the Wrong Robin last night.
Sing, sing, sing.
I wanted to distress a little.
Come on, sing, sing, sing. I just feel so happy when the church bell ring and it end up with the parang. What a nice.
Anyway,
Parang in a
speak for women. Women don't talk in my face, or try to at least. Men, when they come up to you to talk to you, they want to come right up in your face or to the side of your face to make sure that they get their point across for whatever reason. I read lips, And the thing is, when they come up to you, they come with full force. And then sometimes their breath, oh my God, it is sickening to the point where you want to pass out. And that's not the worst part of it. Sometimes I don't know where these men came from, before they get to wherever they're going. I'm assuming sometimes they just leave work, go home and just change instead of running the water over their body to wash off whatever sweat or scent that they pass throughout the day. You know, men pee, women pee, and you know, you get that scent behind sometimes. And you work up a sweat, and not everybody has the perfect smell of body odors. And sometimes some people perspiration is very high than some. Sometimes you're smellier than others. But then when you come to these parties, functions, events, whatever the case may be, you're all dressed, looking nice, whatever, come out, buy your drinks, trying to impress. And then you come and you open your mouth and talk, and then that says something completely different from what you're seeing. Or they get close to you, and the scent that is coming off their bodies, it's like you just want to sink or disappear right in front of their eyes. I mean, not everybody would have the time to clean themselves properly before they go out on an evening or whatever. But at least use a wet rag or something. Clean yourself off. Is the sensitive areas on the pit, on the neck, you know, behind the ears, stuff like that. Wash the face, the hands. Wipe out the crotch a little, you know. Wash off the penis. Ladies, get a cup or whatever. Wash off yourself, you know, if you don't have the time for shower, which I prefer. I prefer to shower when I go out and shower when I come back. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not melting. But last night was just one of those nights. And I mean, there are things you can do to especially test your breath to see if you're smelling. You put your hand over your mouth and you blow as hard as you can in your hand. And that smell from your mouth just spread across your face. Eventually, you get to your nose and you smell. Or you don't even have to put your hand to your mouth. You just take in a deep breath. And when you're letting out that breath, you open your mouth and give like one big puff, like, and you get to smell whatever is coming out of your mouth. So do some breath tests before you go out the next time and try to go up into a lady's face and talk to them. Do a, underarm check. Put on a little deodorant, Make it smell a little less than what you're putting off. I mean, hygiene, for me, hygiene is very, very important. I mean, that's one of the things that's follow, whatever that is. Number 2 on my list, hygiene. For the perfect person that I want to be with, not even date, but be with. Your hygiene must be top priority. So guys and ladies, not forgetting you, because sometimes I'm sure men feel the same way about some ladies that they have met upon in a dance or somewhere. All right, so just keep it in mind. Hygiene is very important. And I mean, they say first impression last. So, I mean, I might be meeting you for the first time, and if that's the impression that you gave me from the first time we met, that will be the one that I will always remember and hold you to. It's important.
listening to 105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio, where the jam stand. 105.5, where music live. 105.5, Crossroad Radio.
You know, in these days it's so hard to find true love. You see, another thing I found out, and that is it's so easy to lose the one you love. But every now and then I hit my baby in my arms and I say words like these. Listen, honey, I'll always, I know I'll always be your man. Oh, baby, baby, I'll always, I know I'll always be your man. Ooh, it took yes I will. Honey, I'll always, oh, I'll always stick by you. Oh, baby, this is my promise that I will always be true, oh, darling, darling, to no one but you. Honey, I'll always, I know I'll always stick by you. Oh, baby, oh, I will. I'll always love you, girl. No matter what it takes. And I'm gonna love you, baby. Oh, yes, I will. Well, I'm gonna build my world around you. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna build my world around you. Oh, love. Oh, it took love a long time to grow.
This is what you call singing from the soul.
I love you more, honey.
Man pouring his guts out.
My world around you.
Honey, I will.
Oh, baby, I know I will. Honey, I will.
Do men sing like this anymore for their ladies?
If you don't mind.
They don't even speak like this anymore to their ladies.
And tell you how much I love you. Baby.
Men have lost their touch, you know that?
You see, I love you more than anything in this big wide world. I love the way you hold me. I love the way you squeeze me, baby. Ooh, baby. Listen, honey. Please don't leave me, baby. I love you with all my heart and soul. Ooh, oh, baby.
A man who's not afraid to beg for what he wants.
I heard somebody say one day that when a man loves a woman, he puts his very lesson down, trying to hold on to the good thing that he found. I heard Joe Dick say one day that you got to hold on to what you got. I heard Benny King say these words, stand by me. I heard Solomon Burke say, I have my heart for you, darling. And I'd like to say these words, baby, and that I'll always stick by you. Honey, I will. Have a little faith in the one you love. Oh, have a little faith in the one you love. You know the days are cold and the nights are so long, but I need this little woman.
Okay, I meant to give you some information before I started this song, so I'm sorry, I'm going to pull it down for a while, and I'll bring it back from the tippy top just for you. A young lady called in. She's in the health profession. Her name is Winnie. And she called in regarding the last topic that I touched on hygiene. And, the smell that we get different smell that we get when we go out. She gave some information. I wish she had gone on air to do it, but she didn't want to go on air. She did call the on air number. I took the call off air. She said she wanted to speak off air. So I told her she was off air, and she gave me the information. She said local remedies like bathing in lime, using lime when you're taking your bath to wash your underarm, and using a deodorant. One thing I must say, not every and any deodorant work. Make sure the deodorant that you buy for your underarm is antiperspirant. Okay? Make sure it says that on the bottle. We normally just call it roll-on. But make sure it has antiperspirant in it. That pretty much keep the perspiration down, and it also cut the smell. All right, so she suggests that, just squeeze some lime, common lime, in your water that you take in your bath. Wash your arm, or squeeze it on your rag. Wash your arms properly, and, I guess your private area if you have smelly crotches and stuff like that. And that, she said, that will help. Also for your mouth, bad breath. She said flossing is very important. So you get the floss, or use thread strong enough that can go through your back and forth in your teeth without breaking. And brushing is important. She also said that you have to pay attention to the back of your mouth. Okay, in the back tooth of your mouth. She said pay close attention to that. Okay, and another thing I will add on that is your tongue. Yes, that tongue that you use to speak is deadly in so many ways. It also carries bacteria, and you have to clean your tongue every time you brush. And you have to clean from the back forward. You have to clean the back of your tongue because it gathers everything behind there. Okay, so don't forget to clean the tongue, brush the tongue whenever you're brushing your teeth. Another thing she said that you can use for your bath, for the hygiene in the form of smell, you can use pear soap. I remember as a child growing up, that's the soap mommy bought for us growing up as children. That's what we bathed with growing up, pear soap. But as I grow into an adult, I move away from the pear soap. I use olive quench. I use the soap, and I also use the lotion. And it works for me, but everybody is different. What worked for me may not work for you. All right, so keep that in mind. It's very mild. They don't leave any strong scent on you when you're done. Very mild, but you feel fresh and you smell nice when you're done. And it lasts for at least a good couple hours for me. All right, because I get up like around 6:30 to take my shower, and I don't get home until 5:36 on evenings. I shower about 9:30, 10, and off to bed. Sometimes in my bed, sometimes I just go back to the computer. But it's very good. But she suggests that you bathe with lime, and you use pear soap for your bath when you are bathing. All right, and you need to floss and pay attention to the back of your mouth when you are brushing your teeth. Okay, and also one more, clean your tongue. That is very, very important. All right. So I'm going to bring this one back from the top just for you. Have a little faith in love.
Have a little faith in the one you love. Oh, have a little faith in the one you love. You know the days are cold and the nights are so long. But I need this little woman who I could call my very own. But some of her friends told her bad things about me. And I look back and tell this little woman to believe in me. I told her, have a little faith. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, baby, have a little faith. I love you, baby. Ooh, wait a minute here. You know, I went to a house on a Sunday afternoon. I took one look at that woman's face, and don't you know, everything was gloom. Oh. She said she had a call from someone that she knew. They told her bad things about me, and I knew it couldn't be. I saw my baby, yeah. Happy baby, yeah. Happy Lord, ooh, Lord. I need you, baby, and I want you. Gotta have your love right here by my side. I don't wanna see the teardrop falling on your face, baby.
Have a little faith in the one you love.
No, I want you just to have a little faith.
It takes a lot. It really takes a lot. This love thing is like a job on its own, eh? Miss Irene, a pleasant good evening to you, sweetheart. Another strong point that she called in and gave, and I should have thought of that, but I didn't, but she did, and it's very, very important because some people do these things, okay? And maybe some of you are guilty of the fact, that's why these things are happening, is wearing your undergarments multiple times before you get them washed. Okay? Be it undershirt, brief, undershirt, underwear, undershirt, panties, whatever you want to call it, bras, panties. You recycle these things before you get them washed. You perspire in them during the day. And if you shower, go home, shower, and put them back on after your shower. That smell is still there. That perspiration from earlier in the day is still there. And by the time you start working up a sweat in whatever party or function or wherever you are, then that's going to create a dilemma for your body. So please keep that in mind. Always keep clean undergarments. At least have 2 or 3 pairs. If you can't afford a week's supply, at least have 2 or 3 pairs. So when you take one off, you wash it. And then you have another one to put on, just in case. Right? So at least you always have a clean one on hand.
Some of my friends are separated. I know some will live to regret it. It's so sad to face it. That's why I'm holding on to my lover, and I won't let go. No, no. I won't let nothing separate us. 'Cause in my baby I've learned to put my trust. Ooh, I'm holding on to my lover. Yes, I'm holding on to my baby. Ooh, love. You see, sometimes I feel that moaning. Oh, baby. Ooh, oh, love. Oh, baby. No rain, no wind, no thunder, no storm clouds. No, 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 no. I won't let them separate us. You see, I'm stuck on my baby. Yes, I am. Just like glue to a letter, like stamp to a letter. Oh, I'm holding on to my baby. Sometimes I feel like saying,
Hold on to your lover. And don't let go, eh?
just wait a minute here. Every night before I sleep, I pray, oh Lord, hear me please. Teach us how to love one another. Keep us close to each other. You see, I believe in the good old-fashioned love. When lovers used to hold on until the end of time. Oh, I'm stuck to my baby. Oh, I'm holding on to my lover.
Last night I dreamed I held you in my arms. Yes, I did, honey. We made love. Ooh, it lasted so long. Yeah. Oh, I could never get enough. Yeah. Sugar, I could never get enough. No, no, I could never get enough, honey, of your sweet love stuff. Ooh, baby, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah. I'm going home early tonight, honey. Yes, I am, so I can get to sleep on time. Yeah. So I can have the same dream I had last night, the one that messed up my mind. Sure. Oh, 'cause I got to get enough. Yeah. Baby, I got to get enough. Lord, sugar, I got to get enough of your sweet love stuff. Oh, baby, good God Almighty, honey. Ooh, you're so good to me, honey. Hey, sugar. Baby, baby, sugar, honey. Lord have mercy.
Okay, it's time for you to get into bed, okay? have to get out of here. Believe it or not, it's like 7 minutes to midnight.
As long as you do it right. Oh, 'cause I got to get enough. Oh, sugar, Lord, I got to get enough. Baby, honey, I said I got to get enough. Oh, your sweet love stuff. Honey, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Oh, 'cause I got to get enough. Oh, Lord. Oh, baby. Hold me tight, honey. I can feel myself falling in love again. When I know I'll be the one to be hurt again. Girl, I can't help myself. No, I can't really help myself. Oh, I can feel it. Honey, I'm falling. Said I can feel it. Yes, I'm falling in love. Oh, yes, I am. Honey, I really love you so. I thought it would be nice to let you know you're the only girl in my life. Honey, I want to make you my wife. Girl, I can't help myself. No, no, I can't really help myself. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm falling. Said I'm a fool. Oh, if I'm falling.
Okay, I was asked to bring this one back from the top. It's going out to Anthony Francis. And it's coming from Winnie Francis. So, Mr. Francis, I hope you're listening to the message that's within the song.
I can feel myself falling in love again. When I know I'll be the one to be hurt again. Girl, I can't help myself. No, I can't really help myself. Oh, I can feel it. Honey, I'm falling. Said I can feel it. Yes, I'm falling in love. Oh, yes, I am. Honey, I really love you so. I thought it would be nice to let you know you're the only girl in my life. Honey, I want to make you my wife. Girl, I can't help myself. No, no, I can't really help myself. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm falling. Said I'm a fool. Oh, if I'm falling in love. Yes, I am. Now listen, girl, I wouldn't mind being hurt, but those pains, they last too long. Tears in my eyes wouldn't let me write, so I put these words into a song. Girl, I can't help myself. Oh no, I can't really help myself. Oh, I can feel it. Honey, I'm falling. Said I can feel myself. Oh, I'm falling in love. Oh, yes, I am, but I don't mind. Said I'm falling Sweeter love, I know I could never find. No need of searching, wasting my time. Got a lot of faith, girl, and I trust in you. Honey, don't break my heart in two. Girl, I can't help myself. Oh no, I can't really help myself. Oh, I can feel it. Honey, I'm falling. Said I can feel it. Oh, I'm falling in love. Oh, yes, I am. Said I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Honey, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Said I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling in love. Sweeter love, I know I could never find. No need of searching, honey, and wasting my time. I got a lot of faith. Honey, I trust in you. Please don't break. I woke up this morning feeling good. In fact, it was too good to be true. So I happily got into my car and I decided to go for a morning drive. And as I was driving down Main Street, I saw two people walking. They seemed to be happy because they were laughing and talking. But as I got closer, I could see the woman walking with this man belonged to me. So I called out her name. She stopped and looked back and turned around and started to walk in the same direction. She kept on walking along. Oh, she kept on walking, yeah. As I called out her name, she never looked back with my best friend. They kept on making tracks. They kept on walking along. Oh, they kept on walking. As I sat in my car with tears in my eyes, I could see them as they fade out of sight. And I was sitting in my car wondering if they were just taking a walk or if they were going someplace to some hotel where they could be alone. You know, things like that go through your mind sometimes. But why she was leaving me? Why she was leaving me? Oh. Could it be that he's more handsome than I am? Or does he make love better than I do? Well, oh Lord, with tears in my eyes, oh, pain in my heart, Lord. I said I must confess, oh Lord, I don't really want to part. But I call her name, I said, oh darling, please, ooh Lord, please don't leave me, honey. So I pulled over to the curb, stuck my head out the window. I thought if I would call her a little louder, she would hear me. So I said, oh, darling, ooh, Lord, oh, darling, please. Think about the good times we had together. Oh, yeah, think about those good nights, honey. Oh, don't leave me, honey. No, please don't leave me, baby. Can't you see that I love you? Honey, I swear I love you. The guys on the train, you're for a fool, honey. A part-time love or something. Can't you understand what's going on? Oh, darling, don't leave me. Darling, please don't leave me. I swear I love you.
You say you've been hurt, now you're afraid of love. You won't give love a chance. your lover. I wanna be your man. Baby, I'll take care of you. That's what I will do. I'll take you in my arms and hold you close and never let you go. I may not be what you want, but I'm all you'll ever need. I may not be what you want, but I'm all you'll ever need. Anything your heart desires, just ask, and it will be yours. Now I'm not trying to buy your love. It's just you that I adore. There is no end to what I will do, just as long as it pleases you. Now you can be sure right from the start that these words come from my heart. I may not be what you want, but I'm all you'll ever need. I may not be what you want, but I'm all you'll ever need. Bring your breakfast to your bed. That's what I will do. I love you anyway. You want to be loved, just as long as it pleases you. Baby, I'll take care of you. That's what I will do. I'll take you in my arms and hold you close and never let you go. I may not be what you want, but I'm all you'll ever need.
I'm all you'll ever need.
I may not be what you want, but I'm all.
I'm giving you 3 more songs and then I am out of here.
I may not be what you want, but I'm all you'll ever need.
You know what? Maybe 2 more. This next one is like over 6 minutes long, so I'm gonna give you that and probably 1 more, maybe 2 more, but definitely 2 more. Okay, definitely 2 more, maybe 3. All right, once again, I am Lady M. This program is called The Comfort Zone. You're in tune to 105.5 FM, www.crossroadfamily.net. I want to say a pleasant Thursday morning to you on the outside. Yes, it is Thursday. It's after midnight. I'm working overtime. Yes, but I'm leaving in a few minutes. I normally get out of here. My shift ends at midnight, but sometimes I go over. I get carried away tonight with the music, so I went over. It's just a matter of me getting away also. Sometimes you need to get away from yourself. So yes, music is the one thing that takes me there. So I just go wherever music is. I cling to music just to take me there. All right? Once again, you're in tune to Crossroad Radio, 105.5 FM, www.crossroadfamily.net. I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in and stayed with me tonight. Now it's time for you to get to bed so I can get out of here. All right? Cuddle someone or something. Make yourselves comfortable. Put yourself in that position, in that mood, so you can go off to dreamland after doing whatever you're doing. Okay? Get under your covers. Turn the radios down. Turn the computers down. Turn the phones down. And just get settled. Put it at a comfortable level where you can still hear the music. Enjoy the music, and at the same time, you can go off to bed. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Tackle your equalities. Think outside of the cubicle. Don't run off trying to change the world by yourself. Tackle the minds that can do it for you. A problem shared is a problem half solved. Until next week, be good to yourselves. No drinking and driving. No texting and driving. Be courteous to your fellow drivers on the road. A simple smile, a simple hello, it can go a mighty long way. You don't know what day the next person is having, but just that simple gesture can turn someone's day around. Okay? Be kind to someone on the outside. Take the smiles out with you. Leave the weapons at home. Take the love out with you and leave the hate at home. I don't need it, and I'm almost positive the world don't. We have enough as it is to deal with and to go carry around. Okay? So leave the extra stuff at home. Take the good stuff out with you. Make you feel better about yourself and make other people feel better about themselves. All right? Drinking and driving, they don't go together. Avoid it. Please avoid it. Love you guys. Until next week. Same time, same place. Be good to yourselves and have a great Thursday. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a blessed and safe weekend. And whatever you do, do it in good faith. Mwah. Bye-bye.
I want everybody to come up and put their hands together tonight. This is my special request. You know, people keep asking me to sing about a good man. Well, every woman out there needs a good man. And when I talk about a good man, I'm talking about the kind of man that'll turn you on, honey, the way you want to be turned on. Because that's what it's all about anyway. A very good friend of mine came up to me the other day, testifying about her man. She said, Denise, I have a man that's turning me on so good. I want to give him everything. I find myself begging the man. Please, baby, let me be good to you. I tell him I'll do anything, yeah, you want me to, yeah. Oh. She said, I really mean it. But you know, another friend came to me testifying about her man, talking about how the man have her climbing the walls every night, curls on her toes, hair standing up on top of her head. Every woman needs a man to make her feel like that. She said sometimes she even get amnesia. She can't think of nothing to call the man. She started hollering, ooh, Lord. Ooh, Jesus. She said, Denise, I find myself telling him these words over and over. I never had a love to call my own. I was about to give up, and then you came along and just have your tender ways. You thrill me for days and days. I don't care what nobody say. I want you for always, yeah. Now, folks, if I tell y'all a little bit about my good man? Girls, I have the kind of man that'll make you reach over and turn off General Hospital and crawl right back up in the middle of that king-size bed. You know, I used to sit around and watch soap operas all day long. Started my morning off watching stuff like The Young and the Restless, Search for Tomorrow, All My Children, and Another World. Yeah. But honey, I found out that my man was young and restless. And just about that time every morning, the man would reach over, pull me in his arms, and put me in another world. And all my children look just like him. I don't even understand the power the man has over me, but I find myself walking around singing this song all the time. Somebody tell me, what is this man got? He makes me feel what I don't want to feel. And won't somebody tell me, what is this man got? He makes me give what I don't want to give. On solid ground, I feel myself sinking fast. I grab a hold, but I don't.
You're listening to 105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio.
Slowly losing my ground, slowly sinking down, trapped by this thing they call love. Ooh, baby, hooked on this thing called love. Hooked on this thing called love. Somebody tell me, what is this man got? He makes me cry. Lord, I don't know cry. And won't somebody tell me, what is this man got? He makes me laugh when I don't want to laugh. He called me up and I tell him to say that I'm not here. Then I cry all night if he doesn't call again. I'm slowly losing my ground, slowly sinking down, trapped by this thing they call love. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Slowly losing my ground, slowly sinking down, trapped by this thing they call love. Oh, baby. Trapped. I can't help myself. I'm hooked on you, baby. I just can't help myself. I can never be happy loving no one else. Hey, baby, honey, I love you. Ooh, baby, I'm always thinking of you. Hey, baby, don't you know I love you, my baby?
I used to run around a lot. Sometimes I'd stay out all night long. But she would always take me back. No matter how long I'd be gone. But I came home early one morning. The woman didn't even open up the door. All she did was just look through that little peephole. She said, baby, you don't live here no more. I said, woman, it's cold out here. Please let me in. She said, why don't you go back where you've been. She said, I give a damn. Gave out a long time ago. She said, I don't believe you heard me. I say it again. I give a damn. Gave out a long time ago. Well, well, well. I said, please, 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 baby, can we talk it over? I promise I'll never do this again. And she said, no, baby, ain't nothing else to talk about. You started acting just like a whole lot of other men. She said, I'm tired of crying, and I'm tired of your lying. I'm tired of giving you another chance. I forgave you over and over and over and over again, but you just couldn't keep that thing in your pants. So listen to me. That's it. I quit. I ain't taking no more of your my give a damn. Gave out a long time ago. In case you didn't hear me, I'm gonna say it again. My give a damn. Gave out a long time ago. My give a damn. Gave out a long time ago. I'm gonna tell you, you don't live here no more. My give a damn. Gave out a long time ago.
You know, the good book said, judge ye not, but still, we judge every day. Although many people say they believe in the good book, do we? Think about it. Why don't we all join Barry White and practice more of what we preach? And my friends, remember these words. Who am I to judge you for the things I think you do wrong? Who am I to judge you if I know you did somebody wrong? And who am I to judge you if you say you meant no harm? I'm not your judge, so therefore I can't judge. I'm not your judge, so therefore I can't judge. My friends, remember what the good book said. Judge ye not. That means everybody. I'm not your judge. Who are you to judge me if I stay out all night long. And who are you to judge me just because you feel that is wrong? And who am I to judge you if I know you did me wrong? I'm not your judge, so therefore I can't judge. I'm not your judge, so therefore I can't judge. My friends, think about it here. Do you believe in the good book? People are talking about everybody. Lying, criticizing, judging. Think about it. Why don't we all join Barry White and practice more of what we preach? And my friends, say this: I'm not your judge, so therefore I can't judge.
For good measures, once while I am packing my bags and get ready to get out of here, I'll feature one more song. I'll just leave it to run while I do my stuff in the background, okay?
Listen to me now. Now I know some of y'all got mad with me when I recorded Candy Liquor 1, and some of y'all are still mad. But fellas, why are you mad with me? I didn't do nothing to you. You see, the problem is some of you fellas are still underestimating your woman and the power of Jody. You see, fellas, if y'all would spend more time with your woman and start licking your own ice cream, she wouldn't need Jody to scramble her eggs. So fellas, instead of being mad with me, why don't you join me? Put your pride on the side and tell your woman this: hey baby, I'm not ashamed no more. I wanna do the things that I never did before. Baby, let me be, please, honey. Your candy liquor girl. I just wanna be, I'm begging you, I wanna be your candy liquor girl. Oh, honey, I wanna lick you up. Girl, let me lick you down.
You're listening to 105.5 FM. Crossroad Radio.
Let me lick you all around. Girl, let me lick you. I'm your lover, man. I'm your lover. Can I lick, girl? I wanna lick you like this. I wanna lick you like that. I wanna lick you all over, like your lover should. I wanna lick you till you come. You know what, honey? Girl, I just wanna be. Hey, baby, your candy liquor girl. Let me make it up to you. I wanna be 8 days a week. Your candy liquor girl. Now I got a question I wanna ask everybody. Ooh. Since I made Candy Liquor 1, do we have any new candy liquors out there? Yeah. Come on, fellas. You don't have to be ashamed no more. Come on. Now I want all the new candy liquors to say this with me.
Okay, DJ Otto is going to take you over from, after this one.
Ooh.
And then I'm going bye-bye.
Say it loud. Say,
Girl, let me be. Ooh, baby, you can be liquor, girl. You see, I'm your man, baby. I'm your man, and I wanna be your candy liquor, girl. Oh, honey, you see, I finally realized that all my life I acted like a fool. Oh, yes, I did. I wasn't willing to love you. No, I wasn't, girl, the way you wanted to be loved. And I'm ashamed of myself. You see, I didn't realize that all I was doing was inviting Jody into my house. But now that I realize it, baby, I'm begging you, please. Yes, I am. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please help me run him away. Please. Please, baby. Please help me run him away. Give me one more chance, baby. One more chance. Let me run him away.
You're listening to 105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio.
I've got to run him. I've got to run him. I've got to run him away from my house. And from now on, baby, you know what, honey? I don't want nobody at my house. Nobody. And if you get sick, please, girl, let me be your doctor, baby. When the telephone rings, I don't care how many times, let me answer it, girl, please. Cause I got to run him. I got to run him. I gotta run old Jody away from my house. Oh, help me run him. Girl, help me run him. Help me run Jody away, please. I got to run him. I got to run him. I gotta run old Jody away. Get out of here, Jody.
You're listening to 105.5 FM, Crossroad Radio, where the jam stand. 105.5, where music live. 105.5, Crossroad Radio.